We will start with learning how to hold pencil first, then oil pastels, and then after that color pencils. Okay, now I want all of you all to pay attention in each and every part of my hand that I'm going to tell you how and what it is called. Alright, now this is our hand, this is our 5 fingers, right?
Yes.
Now this part, okay, the part between the index finger and the thumb is called web area. Finger web. What do we call it?
Finger web.
Finger web. Okay. So while we hold our pencil, we all hold our pencil like this, right? But what we always make a what we always make a mistake is we hold it very tight. So we get a curve in this place and we get some wrinkle kind of lines over here. Isn't it? As a result, we end up drawing very dark. See, I mean, even if I try to draw light, since I'm holding the pencil with good amount of pressure and too tight, even if I try to draw light, I cannot. I end up drawing very dark. And the problem that happens when I draw dark, if I try to erase, it doesn't get erased completely. A mark is always left on my notebook. So when we are trying to color, this line will always be visible. We cannot color on this line because this creates a kind of a dig in your page, like a hole in your page, like how we see in Bangalore roads. Where we don't have much of roads, we have more of potholes, isn't it? So, in order to avoid those potholes, we need to have a nice and a plain road. So, we have to treat our paper as a plain road and we have to draw lightly, right? So, for that what we do, we don't hold our pencil so tight. We hold our pencil lightly. So, instead of holding it so tight, we change this curve into like this. Instead of taking it inside, we leave it like this. So our hand position, our finger position becomes like this and not like this. Okay, can you see the difference? Okay. Now, when we hold our pencil like this with less amount of pressure, we can draw as light as we want. And when I am erasing this, the light drawn lines, there are no marks left on my page. But if you see, the dark line mark will still remain over there. And it is also easy to erase the part that we have drawn with our light hand. Okay?
When we get the pressure in our hand, holding the pencil.
Exactly. Correct.
A hole in our page.
Absolutely. And also your index finger will start paining. So you cannot keep drawing or keep writing continuously because our index finger starts paining, especially this portion of our finger, this starts paining. Okay. Also, when we draw light, we don't see any kind of an outline done in our drawing because our drawings do not have an outline in reality. Correct? Have you ever seen an outline in a tree?
No.
No, right? Have you ever seen an outline in a fish?
No.
No. But if we draw dark, then our pencil line will be visible. And that becomes an outline for the fish body or the tree body or the clouds. Isn't it? So, yeah, so we should not have those kind of outlines also when we are drawing because we are drawing something that is real. So we should not have any outline. Isn't it? Now, how to create an outline while coloring, that I will show it to you while we move to the section of oil pastels. Okay? Now, so now let's see that what is the difference that happens when we are holding the pencil lightly. Now see, when I'm holding the pencil dark and I'm trying to draw a cloud, I go like dark, isn't it? But when I'm holding the pencil light and with less pressure and properly like this and not in this way, I am able to draw light, which becomes almost in. So now see, when I try to erase the dark one, the mark of the cloud is left over there. But when I try to erase the light one, there are no marks at all. And I can always, without leaving any marks, I can correct my drawing. Right? Has everybody followed till here? Okay. Now, as I said, this part is called the finger web. Correct? So our pencil should always be on the finger web. It should always be, sorry, it should always be above the finger web. Okay? You should not hold the pencil like this while drawing. Then this becomes under the web. Yes, like that. And if your pencil becomes small, I will show it to you what happens. Now, if this chotu pencil, with this chotu pencil, this small tiny pencil, now with this small pencil, what happens when I'm holding it like this, I have to hold it very tight, isn't it? Otherwise it will keep slipping from my hand if I hold loosely. So in such cases, there is something known as pencil extender that we use, okay, to make it big, which I would suggest right now you all should not. But what you should do is, you all should keep these small pencils for the craft works that we will be doing later on. Okay? Because this pencil will keep on slipping from my finger web position. See, I cannot get it over here. If I have to get it near my finger web, it will keep on slipping. I'll have to hold it very tight. If it goes above my finger web, then I will be holding the lead. And how will I draw if I'm holding the lead? Correct? That will be very difficult for us to draw. So you should always avoid drawing from a small pencil. But never throw a small pencil. Okay? Always keep it aside. Because it always helps at the later time when we want to make craft or something small.
And what is this cardboard? The black one?
Yes, black one you can keep it aside. Because that has become very chotu.
No, this is my big pencil.
Oh yeah, that's a big pencil. I'm sorry. Okay, now.
I was telling what is this cardboard?
Oh, that's the end of the pencil. This part is called the end of the pencil. So that's the tail of pencil.
But somehow when I do like this, some mark comes.
So that's called the tail of pencil. Okay. Now, always remember, never make your pencils very pointed. Okay, you should not draw with a pencil which is very pointed. And you should not draw with a pencil which is blunt like this. Okay, can you see this? This is so blunt, right? So you should not draw with a very pointed pencil and with a very blunt pencil. But your pencil should have a little bit of point. It should not be very pointed. See, like how this one has got little point. Okay? Fine? Because if you draw with a very pointed pencil, it may again leave a mark even if you draw lightly. Yes, that is correct. Yes, that is correct.
Like this, Miss.
Yes, Shaurya, that is absolutely correct.
Like this.
Yes, absolutely.
Like this.
Right. Now let us understand how to hold pencil in different ways while we are drawing. Now this is called a normal pencil hold. What is this hold called? Can everybody hold the pencil in the pencil hold?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely correct. Right. Now hold the pencil. Now keep your pencil down. Take your index finger and thumb and just hold it like this.
Like that.
Yes. Near the lead. Okay. And just hold like this. Now just take all your other three fingers and just wrap around it.
Like
Yes, and you will see that the pencil is touching your palm over here. It will be touching your palm in this place. Okay? So this is called under palm hold. What is it called? No, Betu. Betu, hold it like this. No, like this is your pencil hold. So just the way you hold your oil pastels. Like this. So in this.
Like this?
Yes, correct. Yes, yes. Now in this, how do we shade? How do we draw? When we have to draw like hazy lines, blurry lines, thick line. No, Drishti beta, Drishti, not like this. Like this. Your fingers should be above the pencil. On the pencil. The pencil should not be on your finger. It should be below. And with this, see how we draw. See, you get thick lines, you get blurry lines, you get shady lines. Can you see the difference? In my pencil hold, when I drew, I was getting thin lines. I was getting single lines. But when I hold it like this, I get like this.
Double lines.
Yes. Now there is one more way of holding in under palm. We hold our pencil like this. This is the normal pencil hold.
Yes.
Now you hold the pencil between your two fingers, middle finger and index finger. Hold it like this. Everybody, just hold it like this. Now your thumb is here. Your thumb is here. Now take your pencil under the thumb and bring it on the finger web. Take your finger under the pencil, yes, and bring it on the finger. So the position of the pencil will be like this.
Like this.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like this.
Correct, correct, Aratrika. Yes, absolutely correct, Izil. Yes,
And like this.
yes, yes, Varsha, right. Vivan, correct. Yes, Arika. Good.
Like this.
Yes, absolutely has got, everybody has got it correct. Now with this, you push your pencil little bit in front. So you just get the tail of pencil on your finger web. Yes, Manvita, right. You push with the other hand, index finger, you push the pencil little bit in front so that you get the tail of pencil on your finger web. And then you just keep your hand like this on the paper. Okay? And rest your palm on your wrist. And then just shade like this.
Ma,
Yes.
I'm doing this in the page which we don't draw.
Yes. Can you see? Now this is the second way of holding in the under palm position. What is this is also called what?
Ma, this is the palm position.
Yes, this is the second way of holding. First way of under palm was this. And second is this. Wherein the tail of the pencil is closer to your finger web. And when you want to create those tornado kind of shading, tornado kind of look, you just hold it and you just keep going like this. Yes, no problem. So it now in this you can make it light, and if you hold very tight, if you make it very tight between your middle finger and index finger, you can get a darker shade. But if you hold it lightly, you get light shade. Okay, so we should always hold the pencil where the sharpening has ended. Beyond that, yeah, if we hold like this, then this is like grinding the pencil. It's like playing dumbbells. It's like trying to lift the pencil like a dumbbell, isn't it? Okay. Now let's understand what is long hold and medium hold. Now if you hold the pencil at the tail, if you hold the tail of the pencil, this is called long hold. What is it called? Correct. Now in long hold, what happens? We don't have too much of control on the pencil, isn't it? See, when we hold here, pencil listens to us. And when we hold here, pencil doesn't listen to us, just like none of us listen to our parents when they ask us to study.
Paintbrush. Like paintbrush.
Yes, so when we want to just make light effects on our drawing, very light effect, that time we go with the hold, which is called long hold, and just like this, random, like this.
Mom,
Yes, bacha.
there is also one more thing in long hold. Long hold में अगर आप when it is also called the most lightest texture with coloring and shading, आप अगर बहुत ज़्यादा pressure के साथ करोगे dark हो जाएगा.
Absolutely. So long hold, as Arya said correctly, it is very good when you just want to show a very light impact on your paper, on your shading or coloring. We use it like this. Otherwise, if we hold in normal hold, then it may become darker. Yes, Vivan, you wanted to ask something? Okay, now let's move to the medium hold. Now medium hold is right in the center of the pencil. No matter how much ever long is your pencil, wherever is the middle part of your pencil, that is called the medium hold. I generally draw, sorry, a little bit more up, that will be your medium hold. Yes, that's the place, right. Yes, Arika, correct, Arun, correct. Yes, Vivan, correct. Now, generally when I am drawing, I draw, yes, Jia, right. Generally, I hold it with the medium hold. Because in medium hold, what happens? I get full control on my finger web of the tail. Plus, I can see my paper also clearly because my palm is not blocking, my hand is not blocking my paper. So, I can draw very easily by holding in the center of the pencil. So see, it becomes easy for me to draw anything. Plus, I don't have to hold it very tight. So I get a very loose hold on the pencil and I'm able to draw whatever I want to draw. Even if I go with the mountains, curvy lines, circles, squares, anything I want to draw. Clear till here, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Now remember, however we hold our pencil for drawing, the same hold applies good for color pencil also. Okay, so even for color pencil, we follow the same methods of the pencil hold. Now, let's say, let me go to the next page. Now, let's say I have drawn a square over here. Okay, and I want to shade little bit darker in a particular place. Let's say this point, I want to make this part little dark. That time, I will hold the pencil very close to the sharpened area because I need full control on my pencil. And I will also hold it little tight, not very tight, slightly tight.
Like this.
Yes, and I will shade very light, very with full control on my pencil and with small strokes like front and back, front and back. Now, if I would have done this with long hold, I would have not got so dark. See, with long hold, I am getting a very lighter shade. And even with middle hold, I will get little darker compared to the long hold. But I will not get as dark as my closer hold. Okay? Is this part clear?